Which MLB team is the most underrated going into the 2023 season? What's up, and welcome back into Iggy's Sports Talk. I'm your host, Jakey Nazuski, or Iggy for short. And today, I had the pleasure of being joined by the ESPN Sunday Night Baseball crew, consisting of Eduardo Perez, Karl Ravich, and David Cohn. And they predict who is the most underrated MLB team going into the 2023 season. Now, let's get into my conversation with them.
Appreciate you guys taking the time. I was just curious, which team do you currently think is underrated and has the best chance to perform them better than most expect?
Heck, I'll take that. I'll go first, and I'll go out on a limb. I think the National Central is interesting. Everybody has the Cardinals probably and the Brewers as two teams that are going to go after each other again. But I think with all the one-year deals and with the multi-year deal that Dansby Swanson got, I'm kind of interested to see what the Chicago Cubs are going to do this year. Is Bellinger going to all of a sudden go off on in Chicago? Is he going to find something that's going to stand out? I just think Chicago's interesting. I'm not saying that they're going to run away with it or anything, but with all the wild card implications that are out there, and I know that the National League West is strong, and I know that the National League East is strong. So most likely everybody predicts just one representative from the Central, but with the balanced schedule, you never know. So I'm going to go out on a limb. You want me to, and I'll say the Chicago Cubs.
My two picks would be Texas Rangers signing DeGrom. I think they underachieved last year. I think if you believe in the Pythagorean theorem, they in the runs scored and the runs allowed, they should have had a much better record last year. They score runs. It's the run prevention side and the bullpen side that needs to be improved. I think they've addressed that, and I think also the butt of a lot of the jokes are the Angels, the Anaheim Angels. They have they have Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani did something last year that hasn't been done since Babe Ruth. Mike Trout has more WAR than Mickey Mantle at his age, and the Angels lose 10-2. How many times did we see that last year? That's sort of a joke that was told about the Angels. I think they're going to be better than people think. The expanded format on the playoff side, we saw the Philadelphia Phillies get in the playoffs last year with 86 wins. That's something to bear in mind as we get into the second year of the expanded playoffs. So it's for me, it's the Rangers, it's Texas, and it's the Angels as well. Are a couple teams to watch for.
Yeah, Jake, since what's the name of the program or podcast that you work on? Red Sox what? So look, that team is one of those that if 100% of the things go right, then they'll be competitive. And one of those 100% of the things they already have in a manager that has been able to work. I won't say miracles, but he's been able to squeeze the most out of an orange that didn't appear to have any juice left in it. That would be an ultimate sort of upset story if they could compete with the Yankees and the Blue Jays. I think the Rays are probably going to take a little step backwards personally. So I think that benefits them, and the balanced schedule probably benefits them because the offense is still fairly dynamic. But that's 100% where everything is going to go right. And the risk in going third in a group of three is I would have said the Texas Rangers, I think, are really interesting. And when you see the Chicago Cubs lineup today, the names on it make you think that they got a chance. Taillon pitched really well the other day. So they have a chance too. But I'll give you the Red Sox, given some of the names that they have there. But boy, I wish it was, as a Red Sox person, if I were 2012 again, and they had that starting staff, that'd be a lot better.
And I'll add this really quick. Yoshida, in person, saw him, pretty darn impressed. Really impressed with the way he can recognize, just and slow everything down, even with the timer. I was really impressed with his ability to get to the ball.
I hope you did enjoy my conversation with the ESPN Sunday Night Baseball crew and got a little bit of insight on who to look forward to as some of the most underrated MLB teams going into the 2023 season. But if you did enjoy and want to hear more episodes like this, as well as other interviews and inspiring stories from athletes, business professionals, musicians, and influencers, make sure to subscribe to Iggy Sports Talk over on YouTube or whatever audio platform that you're listening to right now. And also make sure to follow Iggy Sports Talk over on Instagram to get updated about the latest episodes that are coming out bi-weekly. But I greatly appreciate everybody tuning in as always. I'll see you next time. Peace.